Hello and welcome to Tuesday, July 29, 2014. This is your astrology and tarot forecast brought to you by Nicholas. And today is Tuesday, and I always like to start out with the plan of the day, which is Mars. My astrology teacher, Kevin B. Burke, always drilled in our heads that the way you align with Mars energy is to get a gym membership and use it. So the only reason why I can tell you this is because, I'm not preaching to you in any way, because every day I work out. I do every day at least do 20 push-ups. I ride my bike to work 10 to 30 miles a week. I run on average. I haven't missed a weekend run in I don't know how long, months, since I started running again in September of 2013. So I'm at least running now 10 miles a weekend. So I'm not doing that to brag. I'm not doing that to tell you anything other than it's been very, very, very impactful in my life. Tuesday is a day to honor Mars. Tuesday is a great day to start a workout routine if you don't have one. So just food for thought. The other thing that's going on astrologically that I want to discuss is the fact that the Sun is inconjunct Neptune. And with the Sun in conjunct Neptune, that can bring higher spiritual idealism. That can bring sort of the inconjunct where it's like the Sun energy has this vitality and wants to do, and then Neptune's coming in with this dreamy, ethereal energy, and they don't know how to mesh up and work together properly. So it could be a draining on you energy-wise today. So a good practice today might actually be where you meditate. Osho, who I like a lot, I always use his tarot cards. One of his biggest things for Westerners was Westerners can't just go and meditate. They can't stay still. We always have to be doing something. Our minds are always wandering and thinking about something. Not that the mind's bad. I'm not going to tell you that. You need to make friends with your mind. You need to use it as a tool that it is. But in meditation and kind of feeling yourself, all the extra thoughts that you're forcing yourself to think or worrying about can cause, a more stressed moment than a relaxed moment. So in order to get Westerners to meditate more deeply, he would always make them do some type of vigorous physical exercise of sorts, screaming, shouting, whatever his crazy meditation was. But so this would be a perfect day to align with your Mars energy. Go for a jog, watch your exercise video, do your ab workout, whatever it is you do. And then sit down and meditate after you've exerted all that powerful energy. And that might be invigorating and get you really set for the day, because it might be a little bit draining to have Sun in conjunct Neptune. But this also might not be affecting you so much. I mean, the degrees of this are about 6 degrees. In a fixed fire sign of Leo is the Sun, and then a mutable water sign of Pisces. So if you have anything in mutable and fire at about 6 degrees, if you have anything in mutable signs or in fixed signs at 6 degrees, notice how this impacts your energy and your energy levels for the day. Notice how it impacts your spirituality and meditation. So the other thing that's going on is, it's kind of interesting too, is that the moon is actually making an opposition to Neptune today. So there's a little bit more of that watery energy, which I'm kind of liking this theme, because basically I feel like we've just came out of the weekend with the moon finally joining the sun and Jupiter, and we're just being bombarded with fire, 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 fire. And so this would be a nice refreshing Tuesday perhaps. So when you have the moon, your emotions making an opposition to Neptune, you are going to be more spiritually minded. You are going to be more, I think you'd be more passive, because it's a mutable sign. So mutable signs always adjust to the moment. They don't try to fix and stay, and they don't try to change it like the cardinal energy would. So a mutable sign like Virgo and a mutable sign like Pisces is going to try to align with things and kind of see the other thing's point of view. So this is a very great time for empathetic conversations. It's a great time for distant healing. It's a great time for working with meditation. And but you still going to need to honor your Mars energy today. It's just what I'm seeing. Yeah, other than that, Venus is kind of getting away from that opposition to Pluto. So, what was that love power struggle you had yesterday? Today, with that moon opposite Neptune, um, if you have things at 6 degrees in your chart, see how this is affecting you. And maybe there's a good chance you can bring some of this healing energy into your relationships. If anything dark kind of came up yesterday from that Pluto transit. So now we need to do the card of the day. So this is for Tuesday, July 29. I'm using the Osho Tarot deck. In the days of YouTubes, all you have to do is go on YouTube and watch him. Watch Osho speak. If you hear him speak, it's just crazy. It's probably better to just read his books and read his thoughts, because it'll sometimes take 15 minutes to answer a question. It's pretty intense. And it might be a turnoff to a new student or a new observer. Okay, so the card of the day. Oh my gosh. The card of the day is sorrow. And I'm just feeling, so this is 9 of air. And once again, this sorrow represented in this card is about a person who fully feels his pain, plumps the depths, goes deep into the depths of his pain, and understands it so well that's how he reaches enlightenment. So to me, this is playing off the story very, very well from yesterday. You're dealing with that aloneness and learning how to be alone as you're going for your life purpose. To here Tuesday, now you're feeling the sorrow and feeling that pain for yourself, and your mind has done the entire cycle of the head trip, because the 9 is the finishing of a cycle. So you went 1 through 9 through this head trip, and it's ending in this great sorrow. And this great sorrow has the biggest potential for this emotional release that you need, for the healing that you need. And this is what's going to get you through. So if you're feeling down, there's a great reason why, and it's actually going to open up something bigger and better for yourself. But you need to align with it. You need to feel your own pain, and you need to learn from it. You need to see what are the lessons it's teaching you. Why is the sorrow here? Why is your mind wandering into this pain? Because you're going to learn a tremendous amount from it today. And it's just opening up a great new path for you, because you're coming in from a major arcana card, aloneness, yesterday, where you're learning to be by yourself. Now you're getting into the head trip, like, was I really supposed to be alone? What's going on? So maybe that Pluto energy affected you yesterday. Maybe that Pluto transit hit you. And now you're opening it up for this healing. And the healing is going to come from sorrow, where you understand your own pain. So I hope this was very helpful. If you would like to book an astrology session with me, just go to my website, www.nicholasstewart.com, and click astrology. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, feedback, I'd love to hear it. That's great. So I love sharing this. I'm learning something all the time, and I really, really thank you for your time. Thanks.